You guys, is he back? I want to know one thing before you say anything, Chris. Someone mentioned something about a kiss or something in the ring. What did I miss?
First of all, I didn't mean to disrespect him. I feel I was just it was just the moment, and his face was there. I couldn't hit him, so I kissed him. Good night. Like I said, I didn't mean to disrespect him, and it does seem that way. And if it does, I apologize, man. It's just when you're in that moment, you just don't know what to do. I was so happy, elated, and at least he shaved. Honestly, it wasn't tough at all, man. We didn't even think about the weight. Every time I was done with the gym, every time I was done with the boxing thing, Brian in there was kicking my ass in the damn fucking stairs. Just in case you guys don't know what these are, those stairs that move, or the stair mill. Damn, I hate those things. But you know what? Honestly, if you want to get in shape, get on that about 20-30 minutes, you'll be in shape.
Well, the most important thing, when we first came down, him and Chris, we sat down and we, just spoke about all of his last fights, and that his balance was really, really off a lot. And I thought we had to really just focus on his balance. Chris was already a strong fighter, but he tried to put extra emphasis on it. He really wants to, when he hits somebody, he really wants to hurt him. And you can see that in his punches when he lunges with his punches. So the first thing we did was, we worked on balance, and we worked on him sitting down on his shots and just throwing fast punches. He has very fast hands. I'm telling you something, I've worked with some of the best heavyweights in the world, but I'm telling you, Chris is supposed to be up there with them, but he holds himself back. And now, you know what, him and I, we're gonna just keep working the way we've been working, and we're gonna straighten everything out. And tonight was I thought it was a good test. He came out with the head movement that I really thought it was looking great. When he came out with the head movement, then all of a sudden he had a little lapse where he stopped and got hit with a couple punches, but then he got it back. He got the head movement back, and then he caught him with the right hand. And then the most important thing he did for a heavyweight was he threw combinations. And no matter if it's an elite fighter or whatever, if Chris hit an elite fighter with 4 or 5 punches the way he hit this guy with tonight, he's gonna knock everybody out.
Like I said before, I want to fight at least 4 times this year, man. I'm a fighter. That's what I do. I fight. My job is not to worry about who I'm fighting. My job is to fight. Just like Ronnie's work is to train me, just like Henry, and his job is to get my ass in them stairs. That's it. It's a team thing, man. We're gonna get a lot better. Not just Ronnie. It's Ronnie and Brian and Henry. We're gonna get better. That's the only way. We're gonna go up and up, and that's it, man. The goal is to get a world title. The goal is, once we get the title, defend it and keep it here.
In shape. I don't care if it's Vitaly Klitschko, and we all saw that fight, in tip-top shape. And Henry and Ronnie and Brian could tell me any differently. In shape, I believe there's not a more exciting, better heavyweight in the world today than Chris Arreola. And it's all in Chris's hands to go out there. And Ronnie probably said it best after the weigh-in yesterday when he broke that 250 barrier, which was big, okay? He said it's a start. And if we keep on going in that direction, I just believe he's the best heavyweight out there, the most exciting. It's what our sport needs.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Chris has very fast hands for a heavyweight. And tonight you've seen that. You did. You saw it in spurts because he stopped him in the first round. But with a guy like he fought tonight, with a great record that he had, and Chris ran through him. There's just no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He can do that with everybody. But it takes work. It takes hard work. And look, he's dedicated himself to do it. And with Henry and Brian Caldwell, the conditioning coach, look, Chris Arreola will be heavyweight champion of the world, without a doubt.
We came in 49 today. without even worrying about, honestly, the weight. But the ideal weight is in the low 40s, high 30s. So, you know, no lower than 36, 37, and no higher than 44.
It's just part of the ultimate sacrifice that we all have to make. And I mean, I'm with you every step of the way with Ronnie, with Brian, and as long as we can continue doing what we do, I think the sky's the limit. And I had said in an interview that I think the biggest person you have to defeat is yourself, and I think tonight was a positive step in that direction.
Honestly, to everybody here, man, I'm a fucking knucklehead. I'm straight up knucklehead. Ain't nobody, if I was to tell you guys the sky's blue, ain't nobody gonna believe me. You know, if I tell you that I'm gonna go train, some people are like, yeah, whatever. That's why in my shorts I had lunes. Lunes means Monday. Henry would ask me, when are you going to the gym? I tell him Monday. Monday never came. So I just dedicated myself to boxing. That's what I have to do, man. I love boxing. I truly love boxing, and I gotta show people that I love boxing and treat it like I love it. And of course, working with Ronnie, it's a total different experience, man. You know, he worked with the best of the best in the business, man. And I am the best. I consider myself one of the best, and now I gotta prove myself that I'm the best. So it's time to work it. And for those who don't believe me, Monday I'm back at the gym.